Alright, hello and welcome to round 1 of Shadows over Innistrad Draft 4 with me, Icebound Ravager. I did end up making a last minute change to the deck. I decided the Hallowed Moonlight with just the 4 wolves or werewolves in the deck isn't consistent enough. So I went with the Ghostly Wings to jump a creature over, helps push through some stuff. It also is just interesting. I wish I had the blue for ongoing investigation, but we have Quilled Wolf, we have the Rabbit Bite, we have 2 lands, and the Wicker Witch on 3. If we draw a 3rd land, everything seems in order. This is a keepable limited hand. So with that, we will move forward with our day. Alright, well, found who is cleaning up our green cards. I'm gonna need to hit a 3rd land eventually, but right now our Quilled Wolf is looking pretty strong. See what he's got. He might be in green-red. He might be the guy that took our Howlpack Resurgence. Alright. Well, you know, I don't think I want to trade Quilled Wolf for Hinterland Logger, and I don't want to give up my Rabbit Bite. I think I'm just going to jam this Wicker Witch and pass. If he flips his Logger here and doesn't play anything, then I think just the winding it is great. Alright, so I think the play here is investigation, Rabbit Bite. Of course, the wolf's got to bite. It makes more sense for the Wicker Witch to bite, I guess, because it's 1 more damage, but this is fine. And then attack with everybody. He'll take the 5, that's fine. I mean, him taking 5 is not a downside to me. I will gladly take the 2. Oh, he's flipping his Logger. That's fine. That's what the Just the Wind's for, right? So, I could draw an extra card this turn, or I could trigger both ongoing investigations with my attack. What I gotta watch out for here is he could also have the 4-mana wolf that I have, that the name is escaping me right now. Yep. Oh, he's gonna aim high. We are going to just the wind in response. This doesn't... I guess it blanks him essentially just as well as it would have otherwise. Now we have infinite clues. And our opponent's got to figure out what to do at 10 life. Oh, well. That's a real charmer for us. Alright, you know what? I really want to hit my land drop, so let's just... Jeez, can't get anything. Well, that press for answers will do a lot of work against that wolf. I mean, he's basically got as many removal spells as he wants. Yep, he's gonna kill my Quilled Wolf, and he'll probably play a blocker as well on his turn. Oh, he does not discard anything. Leaves me with my full team. Plays the Logger. And a Blood Mad Vampire. Alright, well. +2/+2 saves anybody from the Logger. Doesn't save anybody from the Blood Mad Vampire. Maybe I just attack with everybody here and see what he does. Is that no blocks? That looks like no blocks. Alright, now I think the idea is to press the wolf. Is that what I want to do? Or no, I'll just... He can only kill one of them. Yeah, okay. So I can end a turn Pack Guardian. Alright, I see what the play is here. Ooh, I'm gonna take... Am I just dead? Did I just forget that I didn't cast a spell that turn and flip his guy for him? Okay, so if he attacks with everything, I have to block with the Pack Guardian. That's fine. If the card he has happens to be Fiery Temper, then I guess I'm in a lot more trouble than I thought. I guess there is that. Because if he has a Fiery Temper, he can attack, discard it to kill my Quilled Wolf, and actually Fiery Temper out my Wicker Witch, which will just be bad. It's pretty neat art. see what Cardmonger decides to do. I messed up with the Timber Shredder. That's kind of funny. Should have just locked down his wolf with the press for answers, seen how he played with that. You know, maybe the play was just play Stitchwing Scab, because that doesn't flip his guy. Alright, what's he got? Incorrigible use. Alright. That's fine. I actually locked up this game now at 1 life. So I block here, take 12, go to 1. And just have 5 power on the table, right? Like, I don't need to do anything that kills him. Alright, didn't need to show him any extra cards there. So I definitely need ways to get rid of that big bad beastie. A second Gone Missing might not be the worst thing in the world. Put in Mountain Game Trail, Magmatic Chasm for winsies. But again, getting to 5 is difficult. I mean, I have enough ways to lock it down, and he didn't seem to be using it that much, so maybe we just don't sideboard here. I could bring in a land in a Keswick Dire Swine, but I don't know. I don't see anything I really wanted to get rid of. The lands to hit everything in my hand. Byway Couriers with a Rabid Bite. Everything seems like a little bit of a slow start, but whatever. This deck doesn't always have something on 2. Well, that's gonna be gross, but we'll deal with it, I guess. So I think we want Blob here. That puts land, creature, sorcery. Puts all 4 types in my graveyard already. Delirium online for Blob. But I'm going to play Mangler to preserve my life total just a little bit. Byway Courier is going to be my play here. Alright. That seems just fine. I'm willing to trade the board because I can go blob bite whenever I want. So this looks like he's gonna have a trick, but I don't think he's got anything that super blows me out. Looks like he can only have one for one. And like I said, next turn I can just blob bite, so yeah, deal 3 damage, trade your aim high. Wow. Alright, well, that was well done by my opponent. But it flips his logger back. So now maybe it's blob and bite the Howl Pack Wolf. Of course he can just play nothing. Then my blobs don't have good attacks. Or he can play double logger. Supposed to have apparatus, deals 2. Alright. So let's crack the clue. Alright, well, the worst this is like a, what, 3 for 1? Alright, so I'm gonna play Hermit this turn, and I can play Scavenger Courier next turn. I love that he doesn't block, because I just get that Ooze Forever, and then I have another blob. He's gonna let me blob out of control. Somehow I have one more land than him, more cards on hand, and the same number of permanents. Ooh. Well. Let's start by blabbing along. Did he really just not block? Alright, now let's play all the guys that don't die to his explosive apparatus. Alright, so I have infinity 3 power guys and 1 2 power guy. Yeah, he's just dead. Even if that last card is... Okay, so let's assume the last card is a 4-3 that makes it 2-2. So he puts a 2-2 in front of my 3-5, he puts a 4-3 in front of my 2-4. 4-4-4-4. He might be able to live if that's the card. But that's all he'll be able to do. So. And he won't have lethal on the swing back, especially not with me having Storm Rider Spirit or Byway Courier or Stitchwing Scab. Though Storm Rider Spirit's the only one of those that makes sense because he can just apparatus anybody else at the end of my turn. Alright, I will see you in round 2.